Hello viewers, you are most welcome to this third part of this video, that is the complete Python refresher course. In this video we'll be focusing on this function. So let us have some idea about what is this function. Function is a block of code which performs specific task when it is called. Okay, and we can pass data into the function using these parameters. Okay, so then we can say function in Python it can created using the keyword def definition or define whatever things we say. Okay, so I create a function here. Just you see the codes. Def select branch, because especially the students during the admission time they want to select a branch. Here what I have given, so you see select branch, it is just like a method I am putting it here, because this is not the user defined, it is not already, it is not the default functions what we are using. So here I am using, and at the end I am putting a colon here. Then I print CSC is students choice number 1. Okay, this is the things to be printed. Okay, the second thing, that means every time I have to print it, like suppose I want to for anything I want to use it again and again, the each time I have to use all this print CSC is students choice number 1. Then artificial intelligence and data science is part of CSC, it is a specialized course. Then artificial intelligence and machine learning is another specialized course of CSE. Then cyber security is a specialization, and it is the need of the hour. So like that, so many print I want to put it here, and all the things block of codes I put it under this function. The function name is select underscore branch. Okay, so now what I do, if you want to run all the things, just I call this function. Okay, I call this, what is the function name, select underscore branch. So def space, what is the name of the function, that is select underscore branch. Then you put it here, and just I call it select underscore branch. When I call this function here, just I call it here, then output, what the output it will come, just to check it here, this is the program number. If you see, it is number is 8. Okay, so then for running, you go to the run, then go to the run, and you select the program number 8. Okay, program number 6 7 8, it is there. Yeah, now it is running fine. So you see, you can clearly see the output here is showing CSE is students choice number 1, and artificial intelligence and data science is a part of CSE, and it is a specialization course. Then artificial intelligence and machine learning, it is another specialized course of CSE, and cyber security is a specialization, and it is the need of the hour. Okay, so up to this you understood how to define a function and how to call a functions. So suppose I want to use some parameter. This is the function without any parameter, I don't have any parameter. So sometimes you confuse about the parameter and argument. Parameter, it is just like a placeholder. Say for example, so def greet the students, greet underscore students, that is the name. So that means in the parameter I have to pass the student's name. If I pass the student's name, then it will greet. What is the greeting? So I am putting print. So this is the string hello plus name. What is the name? I pass it here. Then it is showing welcome to BBC with code number 22. Our our college code is 22, right? You know it. So then I want to pass something like that. Suppose I want to pass the argument that greet underscore student Ansuman. So suppose Ansuman is a student, so I want to greet him. Okay, now what will happen, you just observe it here. So this is also one function I defined. This is one function, this is another function. Here I have given two lines gap, otherwise it will show some error, because it is you are working in PyCharm. So the indentation is very important here, so you have to strictly follow that one. Okay, otherwise definitely it will show some error. You can try, I am not trying it here, you can try, and if you change the indentation, there will be an error. Okay, if you even if you forget to put the two lines here, no gap, then still it will show, it will not run, it will show some error. Now this is another function name is greet student, and the parameter I am passing is name here. Then print hello plus name. What is the name I am passing, it is coming here. This is just like the variable, what is the parameter, it will come here. Then welcome to BBC 22, right? So now what is the argument I am giving? So it is, you can see it just like it is a placeholder, and it is the actual value. The argument, it is the actual value. What is the name, what is the value, I am putting the Ansman. You can put your name, you can anybody's name. So greet students, that is Ansman, because greet students was the function name here. Now then what I have to do, it is showing hello Ansuman, welcome to BBC 22. You got it now? So hello, here name, it has by default taken Ansuman the name, and then I am writing welcome to BBC 22. The same thing it has printed here. You understand? So this is the way we can define a function and we can pass parameters and we can call the function to display what are the contents of this function, right? Then we are going for this program 9. Here I am taking one more thing. You can see it here. I am defining another function that is the family members. Okay, def space family underscore members. So I am putting the parameter. I am putting it just like the name. So print name plus Jana. See, each time I don't write to Jana because Jana is my surname or the last name, and our name will be the by default with the first name, right? So what I am writing now, I have to call this function. What is my function name? Family underscore member. Family underscore. I am putting the value. What is the full value I have to put it here? This is the argument, first argument for the parameter name. The name first name I am putting Gunamani. For the second I am putting Subhasri. For third I am putting Subhasis. Fourth I am putting Sakuntala. Randomly you take any name or other things there. Then if you run this program, what the output it will come? Say it will print. What it has to print? Name plus under double quotation with a gap I am putting just one space I am putting Jana, because otherwise it will be continuous Gunamani Jana. So it will be just one gap I am putting it here. Okay, one gap I am putting it here. So now what I have to do? So this is the program number you verify, the program number 9. Okay, for this what you need to do? Go to the run command, here run it here, and you select the program number 9. Okay, if you select the program number 9, then it is running. You see it has shown Gunamani Jana, then Subhasri Jana, then Subhasis Jana, and Sakuntala Jana. You get it now? So in this way you can write functions, you can pass the parameters, and you can also put the arguments just for the parameters, and you can run this program, right? Thank you. And then we go for another program. Here it is another program, that is the program number 10. What I am going to do it here, I am taking the first name, last name. So how many parameters I can take? You can take as many parameters you like. So deep greet members, I am writing the first name, first underscore name, comma last underscore name. I am putting it like this. So print what I am writing. This is another way of printing the functions. So print, just you formatted things for that you are using F under single quotations. What you want to write? Hello, and this first name and last name, whatever the parameters you are passing, that you put under this curly braces, right? So this is another way. Just I told you print F, that is the formatted value. Then just I am taking hello. So after this F, the single quote start here, up to this it is there. Then what I am writing after hello, what is the first name? First name, whatever the name you will be putting it here, it will come here. Then last name, it will come here. Okay, that means it will say hello. If my name I am putting first name is equal to Gunamani and last name is equal to Jana, whatever the value first we put it here, it will come to the first name, and what is the second, it will come to the last name, right? Then it will print welcome to Bhubaneswar. So for example, Bhubaneswar is my hometown, that is the capital of Odisha. So it will say these are all my family members. Say for example, anybody I am putting it here. Now I want to pass the arguments. Arguments is the greet members Gunamani. So it will go to the first name, then Jana, it will go to the last name. Similarly, greet members, first name, this is another way of writing that. It is just like you can go for the key value. Say what I am writing it a greet underscore member. I am writing first underscore name, which is equal to Subhasis. So initially I have given Gunamani Jana, it has taken. But another way of calling these functions. So greet members is the same thing. So I am assigning here instead of why this is important, I am telling, when you put the key value pair, the order is not important. For example, I am writing first underscore name is Subhasis, comma, and last underscore name is Jana. But here I am writing last underscore name is Jana, comma, first, because it is a key value pair. So whatever you do, so what is coming first and what is coming second, it will be mapped to, because I have given last name is equal to Jana. So but according to our, what is the last name? First it is printing, so hello, first name and last name. So first name is available first or second, it will bring it here, and second name is available second or first, it will also bring it here, right? So if you run this program, so this is the program number, you can understand 10. So I go for running this program, go to the program number 10, run, and go to the program number 10 and run it, and you can find it here. It is showing yeah, you go for the, because first what here in, so here the first case I have given first name and last name I have given Gunamani Jana. So what you will say, hello Gunamani Jana, you are welcome to Bhubaneswar. First is okay. Okay, see, hello Gunamani Jana, you are welcome to Bhubaneswar, right? So the second case what I am writing, the first name is equal to Subhasis and the last name is equal to Jana. Okay, then what it will write, it will give the same output, hello Subhasis Jana, welcome to Bhubaneswar. Same thing I am writing. Hello Subhasis Jana and welcome to Bhubaneswar. In the third case is what I am writing. Here I am writing first name first. Here I am writing last name first. So last name which is equal to Jana and first name is equal to Subhasis. Here it was Subhasis. Here also it is the same Subhasis is there. So in that case, is it coming Jana Subhasis? No, it is not coming. It is also coming hello Subhasis Jana, welcome to Bhubaneswar, right? So in this way you can write the functions and you can call the functions. We are going for the last part of this one. Here I am going how to use this return. Okay, for example, I am going to create a function like cube of a numbers. Okay, so usually for cube a number you write multiply 3 times. So define def cube numbers, then colon, then for cube return what you return, number into number into number. If it is a square, it will be number into number. If it is a cube, it is number into number into number. You can also use the math function, but I am not using, but I am just simply I am giving it to you. Then after this you have to put 2 line spaces. Okay, 1 line space, 2 3 I am just leaving it here. Sorry, 1 2 are there, 3 and 4 line space I am putting it here. Then I whatever the cube, what is the function name cube, and what is the argument I put it at 5. That means it is going to make 5 into 5 into 5. Where it stores the variable name result. Okay, then I just print this result. Then what will the output? So let us see what is the output. So then go for this one, run this program, and this is the program number 11. So run it and go to the program number 11 here, and you see here the output, it is coming 125. You get it now? So in this way you can have all the different type of functions, and you can also pass the parameters and arguments, and you can call them, and you learn the different types of different ways how to go for these functions. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you really like this video, please do share with your friends, and also don't forget to subscribe. That is very important. Once you subscribe the video, all the latest video will reach to you without any delay. Otherwise you will be searching and all things. And once again, thank you. Take care of your health. Goodbye. Have a good day.